They're considered among the most important archaeological finds of the modern era. The Dead Sea Scrolls are manuscripts of Jewish and early Christian biblical texts discovered in 1946 in Qumran in the West Bank. But these copper scrolls at the National Museum in Amman represent less than 5% of what was found. Jordan claims the scrolls were seized illegally by Israel from the Jordanian-run East Jerusalem Museum during the 1967 Six-Day War and has been demanding their return ever since.
The ownership of the Dead Sea Scrolls is Jordanian by virtue of it was discovered and unearthed from Jordanian territories, and it was recovered from the antique dealers at that time by Jordanian money. What has been done by the Israeli authorities is a flagrant violation of the international law.
And international law has been on Jordan's side since 1968, when UNESCO ruled that Israel must return the scrolls. That finding was based on the 1954 Hague International Convention, to which Israel is a signatory. Since 1968, international law has clearly stipulated that Israel should return all of the Dead Sea Scrolls back to Jordan. But getting Israel to hand them back has become all the more difficult now, after the Israeli Antiquities Authority has recently announced its new project to publish all of these manuscripts online. It's a project viewed by Jordan as an attempt by Israel to draw attention away from the ownership issue.
Dead Sea Scrolls are part of our DNA as a culture. So it's quite obvious that the issue of ownership has legal and political implication. Me as a curator, I only can refer to the scrolls as part of the national heritage of the nation, and I leave the other issues for lawyers.
Professor Sabri Al-Abbadi was in charge of protecting the scrolls during the Six-Day War.
The Israeli soldiers broke the main museum door and stormed in. They told us, hands up. They kept us like that for 15 minutes. Then they put us on top of the building. They used the museum as a vantage point to launch attacks. They stole everything in the museum, not only the scrolls.
Israel says it doesn't recognize the Jordanian occupation of the West Bank and that it has no claim to the scrolls. With the scrolls now going digital, it's likely to bring a long-running dispute to the attention of a new audience. Nisreen El-Shamayleh.